So welcome back. We are now on episode number 22 on the Calorie Counter app. So what we are going to do today is just to create the food section. So I just want to make a list, same as we did in categories. So we have the design in fragment categories. Just copy everything, put it in the design of fragment food, and change the ID to ListView food. Then open categories fragment and food fragment. Then go to the top and just start to copy things. So just go here and start to paste everything, because we are using a lot of the same code. Main view, list cursor, menu item edit, menu item delete, current ID, current name, something for a fragment, then we have the constructor, then we are creating fragments, then we have our onCreate class, which we had a title, but we don't want it there, so just put it in a notepad. I want an on activity now, and the onCreate, I will just move it down. So I'll just copy on activity. Just remove the populate. Oh, we can just have the populate list. It doesn't matter. Set table food. Remove the set has options menu. Create view. I think we have this one. On create view. And here we just changed some of the contents. So just copy the method. We'll use the fragment food. Next one is on create view. No, this was the on create view. Next one is set main view. Oh, set main view. On create options menu. And we got an error somewhere. Yeah, it was a populate list. Yeah, we don't care about that yet. And then we got on option item selected. Just remove the methods here. And then we got our own methods. Populate list. And then we have list item clicked. And then we have create new category. We don't want that one. We don't want this one. We don't want edit. And then we just have the fragment methods below. So now we have everything. And we can go to the menu. And we can make a menu resource file. Call it menu food. And we just copy the menu categories into menu food. And we call it action. I'd like to call it action, but we call it menu. Action or menu action food add menu action food edit menu action food delete. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's go back to food fragment. So we created a menu somewhere. Here it is, set has options menu. And we want to use a menu for food. And we want to delete its main action food edit. And we have delete action food delete. So we'll just put them invisible for now. Okay, let's just run the app, see that we don't get any errors. And remember, all of the source code for this are located at my website, network.com/en, under Android here. And we have Calorie counter app. So just go to the number you're on. If you're on number 15, then you can download the source code for number 15 here. Okay. Food. No errors. Perfect. So let's populate the list. So I will call it populate list food, just to know that we are in food now. And I don't think we need any number here. We just make it without anything here, without any parent or name. Okay, let's go to categories. And we go to populate food here. Just copy everything. And go to top, open database, fields we want. Okay, let's go to DB adapter. Food. Food name. What more do we want? Manufacturer. And I want the description. I want the serving size. Serving size measurement. Number. And the word. And And then I want the energy calculated. And yeah, that is enough. So from food fields, and I don't want anywhere. And I don't want to sort it in any way either. So this is everything. So let's put food name here. If parent ID equals to 0, then put onClick listener. Okay, so we want onClick listener for everything. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, let's run it. Food. It has stopped working. Not very helpful. Okay, so let's try to remove something then. I'm guessing it's something here, maybe. So let's remove everything to here. Okay. So let's try to convert it and try to print it. So this works fine, and it is printing a lot of different foods, so no problem with that. So create adapter and set adapter. So some of them are failing. So let's try to create adapter. Okay, so the thing that's failing is the set adapter. And here we have it, ListView categories and new food. Yep. Okay, and then the onClick listener. Okay, so now we have a list of all the foods. Very good. And looks very nice. So I wanted to make it a bit different. I want to have the number of kilocalories standing here, and then a subline with some text about the food. And to achieve this, we need to make our own adapter. So I'll just go to Programming, Android. I think it's this one. Yeah, this is the one. Populate ListView from SQL-like database. So what I want to do now is go to Layout, New, Layout Resource File, and I want to have one called Fragment Food List Items. Or food list item, not items, item. Fragment food list item. And then I'll just copy this code here. So it's like list item and number. And then I want one more text field underneath here. And this one is called list name, list number, list subname. Okay, so I have created this one, and now I have the TP adapter already. Now we need a contents cursor adapter, but it should be named food cursor adapter. New Java class. Cursor adapter. Food cursor adapter. We can call it fragment food. No, food cursor adapter. Yeah, that's a good name. I'll just copy this code here. Just import all the classes needed. And here is the item, so it's the fragment food list item. And we have a couple of text views here. And so the first is ID and the second one is food name. Let's try it with those first. And this is the class name. Okay, now it's inserted. Just check that we don't get any errors, no errors. Okay. So next thing, we have the cursor, yes. Find ListView to populate. So I just comment everything underneath here out. That didn't work. Okay, I just remove everything. Find a list view to populate. So we need to get activity dot find view by ID. The list view is named list view food. Set up the cursor, and our cursor was food cursor adapter, new food cursor adapter, and get activity, and we want the list cursor, and now it's important that we only get the fields that we needed, so we take this away for now, only ID and food name. And we need to attach them. Okay. Let's see if this works. Oh my god. It worked. Okay, now we can start to have some fun. Let's try to put this back. See if that works. Yeah. Okay, for the text view here, I want about the food. So let's go to fruit fragment, food cursor adapter, and we have one more text view. We have the text view. Text view list subname. Okay, so we don't want the id here. So we need to extract properties from the cursor that we want. And I want food energy calculated. Get food energy calculated. Cursor. Get int. Cursor dot get column. And there was throw, and I have food calorie calculated. Why didn't that work? Because it's an integer. Okay. So for a number, I want to use this. Okay, and then we have the name. The name is okay. ID name, and then we want the rest. Manufacturer name. Get factor name. And this can be only called for energy calculated. We don't need everything. Next one was description. serving size, serving measurement, serving name number, then we have serving name word, and energy calculator, we have that one. Let's try to run it now, so that we know that there are no errors in this list here. No errors, okay. Okay, for the last one I want the manufacturer name. Yes, comma. Serving name number maybe. I'll make a new one with the description. Subline. So I want the manufacturer name. Then I want serving name number maybe. And serving name word. I will just see how this looks. Food. Yeah. Why didn't text view list submit? So Sport Plus, it's hard bread, and it's made by Vasa. This is one piece, and one piece gives 54 kilocalories. Looks so cool. And I think I want to have the description also. Because it's very important. Because if there is a description there, I want to have the serving size. I will try that one also. And if I have serving size, I need serving measurement. Yeah, so this is the bread. Name is Sport Plus in Vasa. One is 16 gram and one is called one piece, 54 kilocalories. Now it's really good. Okay. So for instance, the red grapes from Bama, one box is 200 gram, but we are measuring half a pack, half box, so it's 124 kilocalories. This looks so nice. Menu food, no. Items. Just want to add some padding or margin. Margin bottom. It should be like 12 maybe. Or 10. The rest was 10, so this one should also be 10. Not that insert button. So if you know someone working at Acer, make them remove the insert button. Oh my god, how do you turn off it? Copyright? No, I don't want copyright anything. Okay. Okay, now we should have enough padding also. Fruit, yeah, looks very cool. So let's make a quit here on this episode. Next time we will make a click, and then a plus, and then a edit, and then delete. And we already have the code because we have used it in our categories fragment. Last thing I want to do is just to sort these by name, maybe. Yeah, by name. And we did that with the list. You just need to go to the DB adapter. And we should have like a food last used also. So we can sort in on last used. Just make that one also. Food last used. And as a date. So select. So we don't have select with order without where. So just make if where dot equals to nothing. And then else. So if it equals to nothing, then we don't want to use the where. We'll make the cursor up here. Okay. We don't want to use where or where. So then this would be null. Okay, so we want to sort them by food name. So where is nothing? This is nothing. Then we want to sort by food name. And we want to sort it by ask. So yeah, this looks really cool. Now it's also sorted. So of course this is really crazy to list all the food, so we should use the categories, but I was thinking food could be named the user's food, so only the things that he or she has created will be in here. So this was it for this episode.